Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and we are looking at the top three at the Indy Pro for the 212 division. And I know I see some comments, some of you guys just don't care about the 212. Well, I do, and quite frankly, there's a lot of people that do care about the 212. And like I said, this is your top three, and I will introduce you to these guys and their placings. And in first was Tonio Burton. And way over there at the end is Nathan Epler, and he placed second. And in the center is John Jewett, and he took third place, even though, after the prejudging, things of that nature, I thought that he was going to win. Now, there is definitely three ways you could look at this. Obviously, there's three gentlemen here. Now, Tonio, he placed first. He looks full. He looks the biggest, best silhouette, maybe. Good abs, good ab muscle separation, good and thick and hardy. But it looks like the other two gentlemen are better in muscle separation of the wheels, things of that nature. And John Jewett, he has an outstanding vacuum. And he is probably matching Tonio Burton in the arm development is John Jewett. But as for Nathan Epler, I don't think that he has the strength in the biceps to compete with the other two gentlemen. Not to mention, perhaps falling in third place in the midsection. With all due respect, the other two gentlemen do look fantastic. Now go to the front lat spread, and you see they mix and match the placings quite a bit in this one. Now, speaking of midsections, I kind of prefer Nathan Epler's midsection in this one over top of Tonio Burton's. And that will be the story of this. It kind of goes back and forth. The midsection of Tonio Burton looks really good in certain shots. Other ones, maybe not quite so good. And John Jewett, very good, I would say. He's consistent with that midsection. Maybe the best out of the three. Now, lat for lat, John might be falling in last place in that aspect, but it's not a brutal beating whatsoever, guys. Very, very close in the front lat spread. Now, turn to the side. And there was several pictures, guys, and Nathan Epler would not hit that side chest. And that counts, guys. That really counts. And if you watch the videos, John Jewett, he was snapping the shot as soon as they called it and holding it, much like Big Rammy did at the Olympia. And as a bodybuilding fan, we like to see that. We don't like to see them dancing around when they call the shot. Very close in the upper body between the two. I guess kind of have to write off Nathan Epler. But I look at that hanging hamstring, guys, of John Jewett. Looks like he's in better condition than Tonio Burton as well. Turn to the side tricep. Now, this is where I am starting to fail to realize why John Jewett placed third in this lineup. And Tonio Burton got first. He seems like maybe third place with the conditioning out of these three men. Not to mention, or not only in the front shots, but here in the side shots as well, as far as the wheels are concerned. Good full upper body, like I said. But in my opinion, there's just no competition here. John Jewett all the way. But you got to look at the back developments, guys. Now I'm really confused. 212. You guys pride the conditioning, the muscle mass. But really the conditioning of 212 is sharp, deadly. And when you guys, excuse the width of these lats, things of that nature, when you look at the dryness, John Jewett's in better condition. He's in the best condition out of the three. And Tonio Burton in the least. It baffles me. Now, the width of the back, Tonio Burton does look awesome. And Nathan Epler's back is outstanding as well. So I could see them picking John Jewett last because of that. But I don't know, guys. It's confusing. Rear double bi. And here, back for back. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. John Jewett maybe, I don't know if he's last. Just because he's short doesn't mean he's last. He has some good lower lat insertions. The traps look ripped. peeled, very peeled. But that's just it. Tonio Burton, with all due respect to this man, it just seems like, I don't know. I would definitely not place him first after seeing the condition. Go to the abs and thigh. And my confusion falls farther and further down, as I would place Tonio Burton probably third in this lineup, to be honest with you. And John Jewett looks good, solid. Nathan Epler looks really good as well. Looks good. Now, there was certain shots that I would have given it to Tonio Burton. A couple of the, maybe the front double, but then again, muscle separation in the quads. Finish this one off, guys. And still, this one would be between Epler and Jewett. Really would be. And I think Jewett would get it. He looks a little bit bigger. Wheels, guys. Look at the wheels. Epler, Jewett, fantastic. And Tonio Burton falling last in line. And midsections, same thing. Tonio Burton last in line. There is I guess it's a crab for a couple of guys. John Jewett hitting a little bit of a one-arm crab, I guess. Looks pretty fancy if you ask me. Look at the size of the quad on the man. It's an easy win. In my opinion. He was a little bit smaller in the back development, but really when you looked at the front shots, he didn't look quite so short. So maybe the other two gentlemen were stepping back a little bit more, making all excuses. I don't know. But he definitely was winning in the conditioning, guys. He was dominating from the front. Looked, very dominant from the side. Very dominant. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to name a winner in this one. That is just my opinion, and I will stick to it. And, let me know where you guys place these guys. I heard through the, rumor mill, peanut gallery, so you don't know whether it's real or not. Heard that John Jewett was fighting with the promoter or something like that. So whether that's true or not, that would be terrible. That would be disgraceful if that affected the placings. But I guess it just goes to show you, don't be fighting with the promoter. I don't know. The best physique should win regardless or irregardless. Whatever word would be more appropriate in that situation. Anyway, guys, hit thumbs up on the video. That's your 212 Indy Pro. And should be a stacked lineup for the New York Pro as well, guys. I can't wait. Hit thumbs up. Have a great day.